Bruh, we got this.
What's going on, guys? Adam here with Bra We Got This, and bringing you guys an exotic gauntlet review here on the Gods of Galanor. I mean Shards of Galanor. But seriously, look at this clip, guys.
Delightful! 2 for 1.
I literally got my whole super back. I've been pooping on kids with these in Crucible, but I'm here to show you what they do in all across Destiny and all game modes. So I got these from a daily reward from Gambit, and I was super stoked because this was the first exotic from Forsaken I've gotten that's been an armor piece. Now Bungie is planning to buff the exotic rate and lower the duplicate rate next week in a patch because barely anyone has been getting Forsaken exotics. They had a guy on Reddit that actually did some research, and there's been very, very little people that's gotten exotics in the game from Forsaken. But the ability on these gauntlets are called Sharp Edges, which says hits and kills with Blade Barrage will return super energy after the super ends. And no one really cares about the other perks because this one is awesome. And to be honest, there are other exotic armor pieces out there from Destiny 2, but the real question is, do their abilities even matter sometimes? Is it even worth using them sometimes? Well, ladies and gentlemen, these are. Let me show you firsthand. First, with PvE. Blade Barrage in PvE is really good all around, and killing trash mobs and taking bosses down is its specialty. Now, how Blade Barrage works, if you don't know, is when you activate it, it generates X amount of knives depending on the amount of enemies you're targeting and the distance that you're releasing it from. So the key to getting the most super back in PvE with these gauntlets is to either, 1, kill trash mobs in huge quantities and kill 7 to 8 enemies is what I mean by that. 2, kill things from a distance, because activating this from a distance will actually fan your knives out more, resulting in you having more possible knife hits. And 3, prioritizing killing stronger and tankier enemies instead of 3 low life dregs. I'm sorry guys, rip dregs.
But Adam, you are generating 2 orbs and getting less super back than when you generate 1.
This is correct, my nerdy counterparts. Generation of orbs doesn't always mean it will correlate to the amount of super energy you get back in PvE. For example, if I hit 2 knights from medium distance, it will make more knives, resulting in more procs for the super, giving me more energy back, versus if I kill 3 legionnaires from medium distance. The more health the enemy and the farther away you are will grant you more energy because it allows for more knives to possibly hit the targets. If this confuses you, I'm really sorry. It is a little confusing, but try to think of it this way. If you actually generated 1,000 knives and all of them hit a different target, you would proc the ability 1,000 times, plus all the kills that you got. Versus when you target less enemies at a closer range, it doesn't release as many knives, so you proc the ability less because it focuses it in on fewer enemies. Either way, use these gauntlets. The last cool thing in PvE is when you use these in Blind Well, in this game mode you can get a thing called a harmony buff that allows you to bring down the shields of the plague dudes. This buff lasts about 15 seconds and gives you faster super regain, while with these gauntlets, it multiplies and stacks on that timer, so it pretty much comes back instantly, which is super amazing and trolly. I'm able to just spam my Blade Barrage in this mode, and it makes Blind Well even easier to do. So, we are at the PvP part now, the fun part. And if that first clip I showed you didn't obviously get the point across that these are stupid in PvP, well, these are stupid in PvP. Things to know in PvP are, every time I got 1 kill, it usually brought my super to 1/4 to 1/2 of my super back. And when I got at least 2 kills, it brought it 1/2 to almost full every time. Again, try using this at medium range and kill as many people as you can with this, because in PvP, a kill has the same weight as every other kill with this. What I mean by this, again, if I'm confusing you, there is no Knight versus Legionnaire situation thing here, where killing stronger enemies exists. Obviously, if you hit someone at low health, you won't get as many procs with the ability. But for the most part, you're going to try to bum rush in an open area and wipe their team. That's why we all play Blade Barrage, unless you panic super like I do, sometimes like this. But anyways, guys and gals, this is going to wrap up my review here. I know it was pretty quick and pretty short. I 100% recommend you using these in all game modes because 1, it's fun, and 2, it's fun. But really, they are stupid amazing and actually a worthwhile exotic armor piece. So I wish y'all all the best of luck getting these when the patch comes out next week. If you like this, let me know, and also let me know any stupid combos you have found with your armor in Destiny 2 down in the comment section. Make sure to stop by and watch me stream on Monday and Tuesday at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time at twitch.tv/probablygotthis, and Joe streams on Monday, Wednesday, Friday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on at twitch.tv/joethejoe99. And also, guys, make sure to check out our podcast that comes out every Tuesday, called Lagged Out, and we talk about all types of different things in gaming. Make sure to check that out on YouTube and iTunes and SoundCloud, guys. But until next time, have faith and be great, my dudes.